TJ King, good to see you back in the chat as well. Ladies, if social media disappeared, namely Instagram, overnight, do you think it would be a good or bad thing for the dating marketplace? We'll start with you. Go ahead.
I feel like it would be a good thing. One reason I think it would be a good thing is because I remember that you were saying the more someone scrolls on Instagram and the more they look at it, it had some sort of negative effect on how they view other people in their dating life. And when people are dating, the more people they see, they tend to compare them. And if you're just like always going through that comparison, I feel like people are never happy. Even if you're not intending on like looking outside your relationship, I feel like that's where it can start a lot. A lot of stuff happens in the DM, so I think dating would be better. People can get to know each other. People can get to know each other more one-on-one. Like for me specifically, because I do have such like a prominent internet presence, I feel like it's difficult for me to get to know people who see me off of there, because I feel like it's different. So I personally have a hard time with people's perception of me just based on my Instagram and then me in real life. So
that's interesting.
But I mean, I guess it comes with the territory.
Can you come back to me on that one?
It would definitely be a good thing if social media disappeared. We would live more presently and more purposefully, I believe. Yeah.
I also don't really know where I stand on that. I think personally I prefer to not use social media as much. As for dating, I think social media has its pros and cons. I think it's just changing how people date, but I don't know if I'm in the place to say if it would be a good thing.
Cloud Forest Show donated $99. All humans have reproductive cells. Women have egg cells, men have sperm cells. All humans have processes of getting rid of old reproductive cells. In women, it's called menstruation. In men, it's called ejaculation. Ejaculation is male menstruation, yo.
Does that mean you only get to do it once a month? Is that what that for one week, once a month, you jerk off as much as you want. Outside of that, no.
I feel like that would ruin your and you get sense of sexual gratification. Isn't that like a fact? Like the more you,
if you're beating off 5 times a day for 7 days straight, yeah, it's probably not good for you.
Yeah,
that's probably not good for you.
You probably get like some sort of, burn.
Salt said, "What happened to Andrea?"
Who's Andrea?
The TTS came in, but it didn't read, so I just read it out loud. I don't know who Andrea is.
Who's Andrea?
Nick, do you want to pull up the super chat again? Yeah. And then we'll keep going on that. Yeah, it was your answer next.
Yeah. Honestly, I think social media just kind of ruins everything. It just kind of gives you more accessibility to other people and more temptation to other things. You could be in a committed relationship, post photos with your significant other, have them in your bio, and people are still going to DM you, trying to be like, hey, can I shoot my shot at you? It's they don't understand boundaries of that. So yeah, I think definitely social media is very impactful.
Yeah, I think it would be a good thing. I think that a lot of good points were made around it. Yes, we would live more presently. We would be able to experience our partner more presently. And I think that we've lost the beauty of meeting people organically and talking to people face to face. And of course, I already shared the statistic, but for the sake of conversation, there was a study that was done that men who follow a lot of girls on Instagram and are spending a lot of time on social media feel less attracted to their partner. So if we're looking at that statistic, and I'm sure it's the same for women who are scrolling and they're seeing everybody's perfect, air quotes, perfect relationship and comparing their relationship to that, or they think everyone's happy, that has a negative effect on their view of their own relationship. So yes, I think social media going away would have a net positive on relationships.
Yeah, basically you said it perfectly. I think the absence of social media in a relationship would create very much more intimate, cherishable relationships.
We need to get rid of the internet, not just social media, the entire internet. We need to go back to the Industrial Revolution. We need to go pre-agricultural revolution. We need to be nomadic tribes wandering the plains, hunting buffalo and bison and squirrels. Unironically.
Down.
I'm not even kidding. That's what we need to do.
I agree
Wow.
with
Abolish
that.
the
Just
internet.
picking
You
berries.
heard
We
it
need to
here
go
first.
back.
Yeah.
We're going
Figure
back.
out
We are so
how.
back. We need to rewind it.
I don't know
How are you
about
going to
that.
sell power gum though before
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
the
maybe
internet?
we should
I'm gonna
walk up
make.
to
I'm gonna
people.
become like a brickmaker or something. I'll be a
gonna go
mason or
door to
something. I don't know what I'll be. I don't know.
There
I'll
was
be a
gum.
wood sculptor. Who knows?
There was gum before the internet. You could just
You
put it.
can figure
Yeah.
out how
True.
to make
Yeah.
it.
We're gonna get
True.
you a Walmart deal.
Off the
Listen,
land.
listen. If taking society back, I don't know, a couple hundred years means I never play World of Warcraft ever again, do it.
There is that.
Whoa.
No
Do
more World of
it.
Warcraft.
Dang, you're
Okay.
really that